Time for our tax season tech tips. Don't fall victim to fraud. This time of year becomes a target for IRS breaches and, of course, hackers.
And we have Stan Prager from GoGeeks here filling us in on what we should watch out for. Stan, I have not filed yet. I know that's already bad, but what should I be watching out for when I do?
I haven't filed yet either, so
Okay.
don't feel bad.
What?
So,
You,
I've got it. But,
you
you know,
told us to file early.
I have a lot of tax prep to do. I own a business, so
that is
okay.
all right.
just
You're
ain't easy.
absolved.
But anyway, yeah. So this is a really big time of year for criminals for fraud, which has been for a while, but it's really ramped up in the last couple of years. It's gotten much more sophisticated. So, you know, you're familiar with these telephone calls that you get saying that you're in trouble with the IRS and you'd better pay up, or we're going to take your property or whatever. I mean, everybody gets those.
Yeah.
Right? But
I
now,
don't have property, so I just hang on.
well, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it just goes to my landline, which I never answer, so we just listen to it in the other room and laugh. But you know, a lot of people fall for this. Particularly seniors tend to be more susceptible because they have more respect for authority, I suppose, than younger people might. But whatever the reason is, they're ramping up the sophistication because they are spoofing the telephone number of a local tax office. So if it comes through on your phone, it'll identify itself as IRS. And if you're skeptical, they'll tell you to, well, just hang up and so Google it and find out for sure, and then I'll call you back in 5 minutes. And you Google it, and there's
Sure
the
enough.
actual number.
And they'll
they're
call
calling you
back.
back, right, spoofing that same number.
But you should
scary.
know, as we say, 99 times out of 100, the IRS is not going to be calling you.
It's actually 100 out of 100.
It's
the
100
IRS
out of
will
100.
never call you.
They do
Okay.
have, I heard, collection agencies, though, or something where they will call you now, making it a little bit muddier.
Yeah, it is a little bit muddier. That's after you've had a previous tax liability or what have you. But in any event, everything is by writing from the IRS.
Okay.
You get something in the
That's
mail
good to know.
if it's legit. But if you're not sure, you can always hang up and call the actual tax office. You
Right.
can find out what the
They'll be
story is,
happy
what
to let
wanna
you
do.
know if you owe
Right.
money, that's for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, I'm sure.
The biggest change this year, which is more insidious, is there is email that comes in, and it spoofs a tax account, and it could even spoof your own tax account if they've been lurking in your email, you know, if they've gotten in there and
that is
gotten your
sneaky.
personal info. And there's an attachment that supposedly has a draft of your tax return for you to click on. If you click on it, it releases a malware into your system. It's the most insidious malware that we've seen so far. It's called Emotet. It sounds like an ancient Egyptian deity.
It does.
But it's more malevolent than some of those ancient Egyptian deities were. And what it will do is it disguises itself. So each time it downloads a little bit differently. So most antivirus programs cannot detect it. And then it lurks in
Unbelievable.
your system and uploads your personal information.
And especially if you're filing your taxes yourself online, I'd imagine that's a big problem.
It is a very big problem. So, you know, what I tell everybody is, you know, before you do tax prep on your computer or before you submit it, get your computer checked out by a professional like GoGeeks, but, you know, get it checked out just to make sure that you don't have something hiding in there before you do anything. Another thing that's happening is websites are getting infected with, they've got like tax prep information.
Legit websites.
Yeah, legit websites are getting hijacked.
Yikes.
And so you're getting pop-ups that are saying, you know, if you have tax problems, we can help you. You click on that. So that can be a problem also. Also, never forget, Equifax, 146 million American names and data and social security numbers out there. They've got a lot of material to work with. Don't help the criminals by going along. Don't be culpable.
Amen. Stan, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate. Now file those taxes, will you? I'm getting nervous for you, too.
Right.